Alright, so PvP right now is a little bit weird because they decided to mash together two rules that should not be. First off, there is a seasonal rule, so this rule will be like for like 3 weeks. That cards do 30% less damage. So as a flat rule, everyone has 30% damage reduction. And then on top of that, if you have a stance, you take 30% less damage. So, so if you have a stance, you're basically invincible. And then they released not long ago a card set that gives you 10% damage reduction, right? So it doesn't add up like, 30 plus 30 plus 10, but let's say it does. That's 70% damage reduction. And then if you use Tarmiel, you can have up to 65% more damage reduction. Not gonna happen if you don't have like a rank up, but if you have a full stance team, right, which is immune, and you have also Chandler lowering their stats every time they attack, it can be a pretty tanky team. It can be a very tanky team. So I want to see what can happen, you know? Can we win against other meta teams? I'm using defense food for my Tarmiel ultimate here. And I think we can do some disgusting like damage reduction levels. Like if you want to like add up the numbers raw, which isn't how the math works, but like what, 70% plus 65, that's 135. 135% damage reduction. So yeah. I'm gonna put up a taunt here. I'm gonna put all 3 taunts. Just have all my characters have absurd damage reduction. What was it? It's 40% damage reduction with a level 1, right? So that's 110% theoretically, adding up 70 plus 40% damage reduction on all my characters. Yeah, that sounds that sounds reasonable. That sounds reasonable. Okay. Let's re-put the taunt here. Actually, no, let's go for the ultimate with Tarmiel. That's actually a better, more, a smarter way to go here. And we're immune, so just no debuffs on me. No damage, thank you very much. Yeah, he got his stats lowered twice. I am so confident he's not gonna kill me with that Arthur ultimate. I'm gonna push Tarmiel. I'm gonna push Tari's ultimate as well. I'm just that confident. I'm just that confident. Again, he just can't take off my ultimate gauge. And his stats are double lowered here. Just double lowered. Oh! I did have 5 ultimate gauge, huh? I did have 5 ultimate gauge. Wow. That's Arthur's ultimate? I'm assuming 6-6, obviously. Yeah, 6-6 with extra 100% on top of 840. And he didn't kill me. And he didn't kill me. Because how would he? Like, he wouldn't be able to. And he has a stance, so he also has like 60% damage reduction on top of the actual damage reduction that he has. Oh my god, if I was using Arthur... Wait, on this team? Wait. Arthur? How much damage reduction could Arthur have if I'm using this with Tarmiel? I need to... I forgot how much damage reduction Arthur can get to. Let's take a look real quick. Take a look real quick, right? So Arthur has... let me click. He goes up to 75% damage reduction. So theoretically... theoretically, we could have what? 70 plus 65, 135, plus Arthur would have 175, so Arthur could theoretically have 210% damage reduction. Am I right there? 210% damage reduction. It's you just wouldn't take any damage, would you? It just you just literally wouldn't take any damage. He's not gonna die because he has insane damage. It's just 30% plus what he did level 2. Like, he has absurd damage reduction. Even though his stats are being lowered by 20%, he's just not gonna take any damage regardless. Bond team right now is actually like stupid because you have 2 stance units. You have Arthur and you have Terry, which both have absurd damage reductions. Like, the Bond team was already meta, right? And so they were like, what can we do to spice up the game, you know? Because rules, I guess what they want with rules is that it maybe like changes up the meta a little bit whenever a new rule comes out. And they're like, what can we do to spice it up? And they were like, oh, let's make the best team in the game better. Because that makes... Okay, this is taking too long. I'm just gonna watch the next match. This Arthur is like almost invincible. Like, I'm telling you, this rule was not a good idea. A character that already has damage reduction on his stance card, having an extra 60% damage reduction is just absurd. Okay, maybe I should swap Chandler for Arthur, but I feel like Chandler has that stat lower plus the disabling. It's so good. Alright. Let's pop in this, and I think I want to move Terry card. I didn't want to combine the counters because I actually want to pop in 2 counters. Oh, only one of my characters gets actually debuffed. I'm going to pop in these 2, and then I guess I'll do this for taking off ultimate gauge. I don't know. Or, okay, I'm actually gonna do this, right? I'm gonna pop in the level 2, and I'm gonna disable Meliodas. Oh, he might have dodge food. Oh my god, I should have put damage reduction. Okay, he doesn't. And disable Meliodas, so that he can't actually amplify. I'm gonna put another counter so I have another stack. And then ult. Come on, attack me. I have immunity. And you don't have amplify. Go on. Oh my god, that counter. I healed for 160k. Yeah, true stack with level 2 counter, that's pretty strong. Okay. Well, I don't have to worry about Kyo, that's for sure. Let's pop in all 3. Because if you have Terry counter and the Chandler counter, the moment he does 1 attack card on Chandler to like get melee passive, I'm gonna counter with both Chandler and Terry. I actually did more than I thought, but he did get the crit. Asker is dead. That almost died. That double stat lower. The double stat lower goes kind of crazy. Melee is lowered by Terry Chu. So it's like he's double cocked. He's lowered by Terry, and when he attacks, he gets lowered by Chandler. Actually 0 damage. It's been really hard finding real players, not gonna lie. I've been cutting up a lot of bots, but there's just no real players playing the game. I mean, no one wants to play with this rule. Like, this rule actually makes the game so dumb. Because a lot of people are running stance characters. It's been very hard to find real players. Let's see. Oh, you got an extra bond card. Nice. Let's see if this is a real player. Very likely. I'm gonna have to take off his ultimate gauge. Straight up. Yar's just gonna kill me. He's gonna turn through ultimate and kill me. They're always 6-6. My Chandler has the most HP. Doesn't make sense. Terry has attack crit and Timer has defense, full defense. Okay. I don't have, right, defense support for Tarmio outside of just using full like defense food. I'm hoping I can still kill with the Tarmio ultimate. He has his stats lowered. Let's see. It does buff the stats. Should be able to take off the ultimate gauge. Yep. Well, let's see. I'm not gonna... I am not gonna be able to kill the Arthur, that's for sure. Wow. Well, the team has a lot of damage reduction, but has no firepower. Just no firepower. So although I do have insane damage reduction, my team does no damage. Unless I get Terry's ultimate, which I just got unlucky. I got no extra Terry cards, basically. Now I do. I got just no extra Terry cards, basically, which really cocked me. Maybe his guy's stats lowered, so maybe he won't kill me. It's Ban. You can't win against Ban. Well, seems okay. I wouldn't recommend running. I'd recommend running one stance character on a team. Or maybe two. Ban, right? Ban. 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 But Chandler sucks. Chandler just sucks. He does no damage. His card is useful sometimes when someone's not like using King to shield or Arthur to taunt. Yeah.